Hi, I'm Piyush from IBM and I have Sunil with me today, who is the design leader for IBM Storage, who also lead user experience design for Storage Insights. Welcome Sunil and thanks for joining the conversation.
Sure. Thanks, Piyush. Thank you for having me today.
First of all, tell me as a design leader, why you think user experience designs are so important in today's world when it comes to product development?
Sure. So it's undeniable that user experience is important, right? So in everything that we do today, whether it's consumer applications or enterprise applications, what we work on today, I think these are getting complex, and the only way to solve those problems are to offer simpler experience for the users. So I think we can build technologies that are very complex and it does a lot of operations. But I think when you focus on user experience, what user consumes from the front end has to be simpler, and that way we can allow them to have a good experience, intuitive experience at the end of the day, right? So making their life simpler. So I think, user experience is very important in everything that we do.
Fantastic. Sunil, as you recently led Storage Insights modernization journey, what made you think that we should redefine and reimagine the overall user experience for this product?
Sure. So Storage Insights is a great product. We know that there are thousands of customers who use Storage Insights today, right? So I think when we wanted to do the modernized experience, we went and used some of the tools that we have already defined in IBM, like for example, the design and user experience review approach, right? So there is a process that we follow, which is essentially a heuristic evaluation of the product, but it is done by experts, which looks at our 9 universal experiences and looks at how the product goes from each of those universal experiences. So that gave us a lot of confidence that yes, there are so many areas within Storage Insight that we can improve. We also went to a lot of customers and asked them how does the current experience is, like what are the areas that we want to improve. And we did this exploratory research and we got the data. And when we looked at all of the data, I think it was very clear that the product is great, it is well used, and so many customers are using it, but there is so much opportunity to modernize that, right? And that actually gave us the foundation for going and rebuilding this entire Storage Insights experience.
Can you tell us the key aspect of user experience you factored in while planning overall SI modernization?
Sure. So I think one of the key aspects for SI modernization was to bring in the Carbon design system. So IBM has this Carbon design system, which is the IBM's design language, and we want to make sure that all the products that we develop are built in IBM are using the same design language. So that definitely was one of the key aspects, right? Now, you don't do a complete modernization of an experience and just bring in a new design system. And I think we need to bring new user value. I think that was also at the core of what we thought. We wanted to bring user value. So for storage admins using the system, how can we simplify some of the monitoring activities they are doing? How can we suggest them? How can we allow them to complete some of their operations more effectively, right? So I think all of this was there. We built a whole narrative around what are the user values we want to bring in, and we kind of approached in that way. So it's definitely not just carbonization, it was bringing more intuitiveness into the product.
While designing, what did you do to make sure that customer feedback is also factored in?
So at IBM, we have what is called as a 3 in a box, right? So 3 in a box is a engineering, product management and design-led group which comes up with the designs. So this is a group which is all the SMEs and everybody who knows about the product. They are in the group and they design and iterate. So now we don't want to build a product with just these 3 set of folks sitting in a room, right? So, and that's one of the reasons why we went to customers. So at every stage of designing these experiences, we had user studies done, go to the customers. We have a sponsor user program where we pick the customers who are using all the Flash system and Storage Insights products. We go validate the user interface with them. And that's not the only thing. We also went to a lot of user groups, which is also what IBM recommends a lot. So we go to user groups, we go to tech exchanges, showed the designs to customers, we co-created with them, we took their inputs and we said, okay, these are the improvements we are bringing, how can we advance it, and we kind of co-created with them, right? So I think in a nutshell, that's how IBM does, and that's how we made sure that we hear the customers and co-create with them.
Finally, do you think we achieved what we wanted, or you treat this as a journey?
Sure. So let me answer by quoting our design executive. So Phil Gilbert is a design executive who was there with IBM a decade back, and he kind of brought in the culture of design at IBM. I think one of the things he quoted was everything is a prototype. And what that really means is that we don't design and develop a product and we say that we are done, right? It's never done. You kind of go to the customers, let them use it, take the feedback and iterate over it. So I think to me, everything is a prototype. So in that essence, it is a journey. We have accomplished a lot. We have done some great work in this version of the product, but we just need to continue to build.
Thank you very much, Sunil, for the great conversation. And thank you for leading SI modernization journey. You have really built a fantastic user experience for our customers. This also proves the point that IBM keep user experience as the core of our product development practices.
Sure, thank you.
Please refer our recently published Red Books and Red Papers to know more about AIOps use cases. And also watch out for the deep dive demo videos to know more about it. The links are given in the description. Thanks for watching.